Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Asgardians and mutants alike. Welcome to another Liam Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Marvel Strike Force today, where we're going to be taking a look at the War Scourge event and hopefully guaranteeing the unlock of Red Hulk. Now let's go and take a quick look at the Scourge event just now. It's been live for a couple of days, so I know that I'm a little late getting this video up there, but that's because as you can see, I've already done one complete run through, and I'm halfway through a run at the moment. So you can see I've collected the first 13 milestones, and that means that I actually have 45 Red Hulk shards in the bag. Now, in order to guarantee that you unlock Red Hulk, you actually need to get that next that next milestone, milestone 14, because everyone's going to get 40 shards at a minimum when the event ends, which means that you have to get, using these milestones here, a minimum of 60 shards, and to guarantee that you need 425,000 points. Now you can see on my first run through I only got 423,664, so I'm oh so close. That was a difficulty level 5, so this time I'm going through with difficulty level 4, but as you can see, I have put on all of the scourges, every single scourge, and if I complete this, I should get enough points. I should get over 425,000, so I should guarantee the unlock of Red Hulk. So I'm just going to kind of play through this now and chat to you a little bit about the event, about the teams that I'm using in the various different difficulty levels, and hopefully at the end of this, I will have guaranteed a Red Hulk unlock. Let's see how we do here. So one of the things about coming in at difficulty level 4 is that even though I've put all the scourges on, so it's not going to be completely without challenge, it's not until difficulty level 5 that the real node restrictions kick in. So there are just kind of basic node restrictions. The first node is always bio, for example, and then moving through here, the restriction on this particular node was hero. So as you, wow, look at all of these scourges. All of the scourges, the buffs and debuffs being applied there, debuffs to me, and whoa, there's so much wow, okay, so there's so much going on there, but still no match for Icarus, just cutting straight through this. So because the restrictions are off on this node, because it's only at difficulty level 4, I can just use any hero team, so I decided just to use Eternal's New Warriors, and it seems like that was a good choice because we are cutting straight through the enemy here, even with all of those scourges on. And that's really the aim of the game here, right? That's what you've got to try and do, is just maximize your points, and you can either do that by kind of going as high as possible without scourges, so just trying to really maximize your points based on the difficulty level, or you can do what I'm doing here, which is to try and shoot low below those strict node requirements, and just try and maximize your points by throwing on a bunch of scourges. I actually tried this last time when we were trying to unlock Rogue, and I didn't actually manage to do it. The scourges were too powerful. This time I'm having a lot more luck, I've got to say, and that might be because my squads, my teams I'm using are a little more powerful, or I don't know, maybe they've actually made the event a little bit easier. Do let me know down below your thoughts and comments on the War Scourge event. Right now I'm actually really enjoying it. So, you know, if you do difficulty level 5 and above, one of the big barriers is going to be that you have to go, I just can't get over all of those at the beginning, all of those Scourge bonuses being applied to the other team there. But anyway, a level 5, one of the big barriers is you have to use hero Asgardians for several nodes throughout it. So the 5th node and then the final node as well. I think there's another node in there too. I'm kind of blanking right now. But anyway, at least for those 2 nodes, you have to use hero Asgardians. So that's the team that you really want to focus on if you want to do this node on difficulty, to do this level rather, the Scourge, on difficulty 5 and above. Now, I did manage to complete it on difficulty 5. That was with 0 scourges. That's how I got the 423,000 points there, which is enough to get you 45 shards of Red Hulk. But I'm not even going to try it at a higher difficulty because I just don't think my hero Asgardian team is actually up there at a high enough power to be able to get through on anything above difficulty 5. So basically my hero Asgardian team, I've got them all up to level 75 and gear tier 14, and the old school members, so Heimdall, Thor, and Sif, I have them all maxed out at their star levels and quite a few red stars on them, but it's the newer members, right? So it's Mighty Thor and Valkyrie that are at lower star levels. I think with Mighty Thor I've got her on 4 stars, but I think I might not have any red on Mighty Thor, actually. On Valkyrie, I've got her at only 3-star, but they are 3 red stars, so she's doing okay in terms of power, but it's still, the lack of stars just makes them a little weak. It just means that they're not quite strong enough to be able to guarantee that they can get through those nodes at the higher difficulty level at 5+. In fact, I don't even think they would get through with any Scourges on. So that's the reason that I've elected to kind of go this route, just to avoid those restrictions on the nodes. And when you go a level 4 and below, difficulty 4 and below, I should say, the restrictions are very broad. So bio on the first nodes, then you go into hero, villain. I think there's Avengers at one point, but they're pretty broad categories that you can use. And as you can see here, it means that you can bring in some really powerful teams, because you can just basically throw in any toon in there, right? When they're not really restricting you that much, you can bring in anyone. So obviously you've seen me use Eternals for Eternals New Warriors with Death Pool there on that node. Yeah, so moving forward, we've got villain. Oh, skill, that was the other one, skill. So they did have an Avengers node earlier, but the skill node too, which I'm probably just going to end up using Avengers, Secret Avengers for as well. I'll maybe throw in Kestrel, I guess. And I don't know, maybe some heroes for hire too. We'll wait and see when we get to that node. But for the Avengers node, I was using Secret Avengers, so Cap Sam, Maria Hill, and Sharon Carter. They're just an amazing squad. And then you can throw in whoever else you want there, whoever else has that Avengers tag. I was just using Hawkeye and Black Widow, because I do have the T4s on them there, which mean that they assist each other whenever they attack. So, but you can just use anyone. Really, you're going to get through with the main, the trio there in the middle of Secret Avengers. For these villain nodes, as for the hero nodes, I mean, for the hero nodes, just use your most powerful hero teams. So, you know, Eternals and New Warriors, they're a great choice. They're not my most powerful hero team in terms of like the total power of the squad, but they're such amazing toons that obviously even at those lower levels they're able to just do incredible damage, as you saw with Icarus there. And for these villain nodes here, I mean, it's free reign, right? So right now I'm using Morgan Le Fay, Doctor Doom, Omega Red, Sabretooth, because he's up at gear 16 for me, and Doc Ock. So you can just bring in anyone. That means you can bring in these amazing legendary toons. There's no restriction there at all, and that really gives you an advantage, even though the enemy are getting all of these buffs from the Scourges here. I'm going to take out Icarus. Obviously a little worried about Icarus, because as I was just saying, even a low level Icarus can do some serious damage there. And then I haven't really been even paying that much attention to where we're at on the score here, what our victory points are looking like right now. So we'll check that when we finish this node here in just a second. So see, at this lower level, the enemy, even with these buffs, they're really not powerful enough to do a decent amount of damage to me here, especially because I have a number of gear 16 toons here, and the toons that aren't gear 16, they're still up at level 80 or 85, and they've got a decent amount of gear on them. Boom. So there we go. Now, where are we at with these victory points here? Let's take a look. Okay, nice. So 366. So we are getting there. We're close to our 425 total. I think we should get about 427, or at least that's what they're estimating, but sometimes you end up getting them bonus points because of the additional Scourges on top. I don't necessarily think it takes that into account when it calculates. Yeah, so this squad here that is pre-populated with that trio of Secret Avengers, and then it's thrown in Shang-Chi and Kestrel, I'm going to go with that. That's a pretty awesome lineup. It's a lineup that I actually use for the Doom 2 raid when you've got skill nodes in there. And that's another thing, right? If you don't have the clear restrictions in terms of, you know, heroes, guardians, and things like that, these broad lane restrictions, a difficulty 4 and below, mean that you can bring in your raid teams, right? So teams that you're using for Doom Raid, which are already going to be pretty powerful teams, hopefully, they're going to serve you really well in this Scourge. Okay, so I was hoping we could just delete Drax there. Not quite, but close. We do have him down pretty low on health. That got rid of the death proof. Oh, okay, still alive. Am I going to focus on Drax? I don't think so. I think I'm going to shift over because, you know, Drax is going to bring the attention back to him at some point. Plus, we should be getting various sort of assists, I think, from this squad here. But there we go. Shang-Chi's ultimate can just cut through everyone. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So what I have found, just some observations so far, and again, let me know, down below, as I said, your thoughts and comments on this particular Scourge, is that they seem to be breaking up pairs and teams that have particular synergy through various waves. So what I mean by that is, like we just saw, Cloak was just added here as part of the final 4 that we have to take out. Dagger was already there. She was pre-populated right at the beginning. So kind of nice of them to split them up for us, right? So that means you can clearly, my advice, I guess, would be whenever you see someone like that, you can assume that their counterpart, the pairing, whatever tune they have real synergy with, so in this case Dagger and Cloak, but in the previous node we had Cersei at the beginning but then didn't get Icarus till right at the very end. Whenever you see someone like that, a tune that you really want to watch out for, if their counterpart is on the squad, you can assume that counterpart, you can assume whoever they need to really take them up to that higher level is coming in the next wave, so you probably want to target them first. Dagger, Cloak, Cersei, and Icarus, anyone like that, when you see them, I think you really want to take them out, because we do have to assume, yeah, the other one's coming just around the corner. But here we go, this is another node down for us. Boom! Cutting through these very confidently, so that's skill squad there, very happy with that. So where does that take us on the points here? Wow, we're getting super close now, 418,000. Whoa, so this means really one more node, and I think we should do it. We should get the guaranteed unlock, but we still have 2 more nodes to go. So another skill node, and then a hero node at the end. So that final node is the node that would be that would be your hero Asgardian node, but it's just a hero node because we're down on difficulty level 4, but with all the Scourges in place, and there they are. Ouch. Okay, so feeling pretty confident. The nodes are getting a little harder as we move through, but I don't think there's anything we need to worry about here. This team is very strong, very capable, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. So there is Colleen Wing. I'm going to take her out. I'm going to assume that we're going to get another hero for hire tune in the second wave here. They've given us 2 of those mutants right there, Dazzle and Phantom X, so I don't know. Again, I would assume we're probably going to get more of those, maybe I don't know, maybe Gambit in the next wave here, but we'll wait and see. Magneto. Okay, so we did not get another hero for hire, but we did get Magneto. So Magneto can be on my top priority. Want to take him out before he can blind. We've already got enough blind going around, thank you. Shang-Chi is blinded at the moment. Boom, there we go. That was what I wanted to do with Drax on the previous node, is just delete him right there. Thank you, Kestrel. Yeah, these tunes are 2 weeks. This is everyone on the board now. 6 tunes out of 11, and that's everyone standing right there. So we have got this. I'm pleasantly surprised. Doing this at difficulty 4, but with all the Scourges, has been a lot easier than I thought it would be. I don't know about you, but it seems the Scourges this time around, I don't know if they're not packing as much punch. I haven't really paid attention to how they track between the different events, but this is pretty easy so far. I would say actually the nodes that I had the most difficulty on were probably the first nodes, the bio nodes. I was using web warriors for them there, and outside of raids, web warriors aren't quite as potent, obviously, so there was a little bit. I think I almost lost Spider-Punk a couple of times. I think I did end up losing him on the second node there, so that's probably where I had the biggest challenge here. Other than that, it's been pretty easy because I've been able to bring in such kick-ass tunes. Man, those death proofs are pretty annoying. There we go. There we go. Next hit, guys. Boom. Shang-Chi for the win. Thank you so much. There we go. Node cleared. Awesome. Only one more node to go, but this should be it, guys. We should have hit that. Whoa. Are you kidding me? 471? Wow, we've actually jumped that. We've not only got node 14, I think we've got an extra node, an extra reward there for those milestones. Let's go check that out. Wow, guys, we have almost actually just unlocked Red Hulk. This is amazing. Final node here. We're up against Bionic Avengers, but we can use heroes. So I'm going to do as I did before. We're definitely going to use Eternals, new heroes, and Deathpool. Wow, we could actually do this. I can't believe this. Wow, I'm so pleased. So pleased I'm recording while I do this. I think we can. So we have now guaranteed that we are definitely going to unlock Red Hulk, right? All you have to do, get 425,000 points, get the milestone 14, and you have guaranteed a Red Hulk unlock. You just have to wait until the event ends, because you're going to have 60 shards, and they're going to give you the 40 that you need to unlock Red Hulk in whatever it is, 8 days time, something like that. So you just got to bide your time and sit pretty for a few days until you reach the unlock. But we have gone beyond that now, and all we need, I think we can maybe do this. We're maybe going to unlock Red Hulk in this video, which would be amazing. Wow. Although, you know, without Icarus's, not being able to open up with Icarus's ultimate there, it has slowed things down, right? This is taking a little bit of time here, but we're going to do it. I feel very, very confident that we can do this. And even if we don't get through with Eternals for some reason, we can call in so many other people, right? Because you've got really hardly any restrictions, just the hero tag to meet on this node. So this should not be a problem. So that blind on Cloak, oh, it's gone. Perfect. Perfect. So we're taking a bit of damage here. Mostly on new warriors. I think Dagger is looking a little flimsy there, but nothing we need to worry about. We're going to do this. It's just taking a little bit of time. Really, to be honest with you, we're just biding our time until Icarus gets his ultimate off the ground, and then I think this is going to be game over. Still got a little more energy to accrue there. I am so excited about this. So I thought this video was just going to be a video showing you guys how to get to 425, and just saying, you know, doing it with difficulty level 4 with all the scourges on is the easiest way to do it, and you should pretty much be able to guarantee the unlock at the end of the event. But it looks like, I mean, maybe I'm speaking too soon, right? Maybe we're just gonna miss it, in which case I might try again and see if I can do it. But I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think we might be able to do this. We might get the full Red Hulk unlock, which would just be amazing. I think I'm only like 6 or 4 shards away from getting Abomination 2. I just unlocked Brawn the other day. That would mean I have the entire Gamma team. That's so exciting. Again, do let me know down below how you're doing with this Scourge event, but also with the Gamma team. Have you unlocked Brawn? Have you unlocked Abomination? If you haven't, how close are you? And do you think you're going to do it before the Abomination Milestone event ends? We've still got quite a while left on that, but it's getting harder and harder, I think, to get those milestone points. They were kind of giving them out like candy at the beginning, but it is a little trickier now. Where are we at with this Icarus ultimate? Okay, thank you, Dagger. That did quite a bit of damage. Try and take out Deathlock. Okay, oof, not quite, but very close. Man, Hulkbuster actually does some serious damage. Okay. Then Rescue just cleansed everybody. That is not awesome. Suboptimal. Okay, here we go. Come on. Boom. 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 There we go. The final node cleared. Where are we at with points? Come on. Holy crap. 523. We got 100,000 extra points. We've done it. We have done it. We have hit all the required milestones here. 523,624. Let's go and check out those rewards. Boom, we've done it. Milestone 17 is the milestone you need to get to 500,000 points to unlock Red Hulk, and we have just done it. I cannot believe this. So pleased I was recording. Here we go. Red Hulk unlocked. Boom. Boom. Third horseman in the bag. I cannot believe it. I am so pleased. Look at that. That's an awesome model. I love those glowing fists right there. That is so cool. Boom. Well, there you go, folks. I was not expecting that at all, but I am really pleased. So that seems to be the way to do it. If you're having trouble with your hero Asgardians on those nodes, you want to go difficulty level 4 and just throw on all the Scourges, or as many Scourges as you can. I don't think this is going to be my final run, because look at all this cool gear here. There's a lot of cool stuff still to get, but I gotta tell you, having unlocked Red Hulk, I mean, wow, I just feel so relaxed now. That's a pretty good achievement. I'm feeling really great about it. Do let me know down below how you're doing. I want to hear if you unlocked Red Hulk, and if you did, how you did it. Was it a higher difficulty with no Scourges, a low difficulty with a lot of Scourges, a medium difficulty with just some Scourges? Let me know down below. Always love to hear your thoughts and comments. Well, man, as I said, this is totally unexpected for me, not what I expected at all, but I am very, very happy that I have done it. I hope this Scourge event is going well for you, and I'm really excited to see how we all get on with our Gamma teams in future. Well, thank you if you've made it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me today. If you have enjoyed this video, rather, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing? I drop new gameplay videos for Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes every single week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. Well, that is all from me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other.